And I'll say there's no way in hell Shin Tae-yong loses this game 6-0. I know people are like, he wasn't good, blah, blah, blah. The AFF, piss off, man. There's no way Shin Tae-yong loses any game to anybody 6-0. And it's ironic that one of the strengths under Shin Tae-yong was more of a defensive attitude and a defensive approach. I think through 6 games, now all that being said, the fact that Indonesia are in round 4 has to be a glowing success for this program. I think I said when the draw came out, if Indonesia got Indonesia next here, 4th place finish in the group, 3 wins, 3 draws, 4 losses, minus 11 GD. That is the lowest of any team still alive in qualifying. The second lowest GD is Qatar with minus 7. So Indonesia is significantly worse here, which brings me right into the defense. There was the 1-0 win against China. Not a very good game. Felt like Indonesia's chance creation was average. A lot of shots, but none of them really threatening. I think Dalai Wong had 2 saves that he had to make. And it's a terrible penalty to give away for China. It's not Indonesia's problem. Romani steps up, converts, boom, you guys are qualified to round 4. Awesome. And then there's the 6-0 beatdown by Japan. And what the hell was that? I mean, is there any Indonesian that's still super thrilled about going to round 4 after that? I mean, you can be excited. You can be like, hey, guys, we've taken a massive leap as a team, which you have, but a 6-0 defeat is unacceptable. And I don't want to hear the whole, we didn't care, or it doesn't matter. Gosh, I feel like I need to take a hammer and just smash my own forehead in every time I read these comments online. Brother, you still have a new manager. Kluivert just got there. He's been in charge for what, 4 games? He doesn't know the players don't know him, and I promise you he hasn't had enough reps. I promise you. You want to talk about squad cohesion? It ain't there, bro. You guys still don't have a certified starting 11. Partially because Kluivert just got there, partially because you keep naturalizing more guys. So there's no consistency in the team. You have a new manager. Team chemistry's, I don't know, like if we're playing FIFA or something, team chemistry's got to be at what, 30%? It's not good. Does everybody really know everyone's full name? I bet you they don't. I bet you there's times in practice where it's like, hey, dude, pass me the ball faster next time. Like, there's no way everybody knows their names. And you still have World Cup qualifiers yet. You're not done. You're at the halfway mark here. What are you doing? To get destroyed like this? I think it's dangerous, man. I think it leaves a terrible taste in the mouth of the fans, in the mouth of the players. That's like, okay, hold on. Yeah, we can do we can beat Bahrain and we can beat China, but like, we're not seeing these teams anymore in round 4. And when we go up against like a true big dog that was missing almost all their starters, we get annihilated. Annihilation is what that was. I don't know. I'd be looking at Kluivert with an eyebrow raised right now. I mean, I am looking at him with an eyebrow raised, like Carlo Ancelotti right now. And I'll say there's no way in hell Shin Tae-yong loses this game 6-0. I know people are like, he wasn't good, blah, blah, blah. The AFF, piss off, man. There's no way Shin Tae-yong loses any game to anybody 6-0. And it's ironic that one of the strengths under Shin Tae-yong was more of a defensive attitude and a defensive approach. I think through 6 games under Shin Tae-yong in round 3, Indonesia conceded 9 goals. In 4 games under Kluivert, 11 goals conceded? It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. And look, at this point in time, round 4 has been confirmed to be hosted in Saudi Arabia or Qatar. And for me, Indonesia's done. I think they're done. Unless they get like Oman and Saudi Arabia, I think they're done. And I don't even think they can get Oman because I think they're both like the lower pot. So they're going to get somebody else like a Qatar or like an Iraq. And I think they're done. If they're going to look this defensively shite against, dude, Australia don't even have an offense. Like, they're dead offensively, and they put 5 past y'all. Iraq have a better offense than that. UAE have a much better offense than Australia. Qatar have a much better offense than Australia. The only teams that don't are the Saudis and Oman. That's it. So again, that's the dream group. I don't think that can be the group, but if it's possible, that's the dream group. And in that situation, Indonesia would have some hope. But if you're going to be this bad defensively, I just think this is the end of the road. I really do. Now, all that being said, the fact that Indonesia are in round 4 has to be a glowing success for this program. I think I said when the draw came out, if Indonesia got 7 points, big dub. And what did they finish on? 12 points, I think? 11? I'll have to check it afterwards. But the point is, it was in the double digits. That's a success. I don't care how you want to look at it. I don't care what your expectations were. If you ever thought that they were going to be finishing in the top 2, you are delusional, which I know a lot of you are. So there probably is 100 people watching right now that thought, no, we're better than Japan. I mean, yes, I see you guys online. You guys are crazy. It's kind of disturbing, but I digress. This is a successful campaign, making it this far as a dub. Round 4, I just think that's where the story ends, though. Moving on to China. Big chances created. China's also another one in the first Indonesia game as well as in the top 5. But whenever you're conceding 10 big chances, that's diabolically bad for Indonesia. And it's diabolically good for Japan. It's exceptionally good for Japan. You guys know what I'm trying to say here. 5 different goal scorers in this game, including Kamado, who's got a brace. Even Mao Hasoya scores in the 80th minute. And if Mao Hasoya is scoring against you, you had a bad day. I'll just put it like that. Absolutely total destruction of Indonesia at the hands of Japan. Now, the window overall, this is where I really want to steer most of this conversation for this Group C video specifically. I feel like I didn't have enough round 3 overall dialogue in my Group A and Group B, so I'm really going to focus on that a lot for Group C here. The window or the round overall, round 3 overall for Japan, this is very debatable depending on how you want to look at it and depending on what's valuable to you, right? A couple things here. 30 goals scored, the most of any team in round 3. Second most was South Korea with 20 goals scored. So Japan have a plus 10 on the second most prolific offense in round 3. Pretty good. Look at the goals conceded. 3 goals allowed for Japan, the fewest of any team. It might be the record for fewest goals ever. I need to double check that. I feel like Iran got 2 or 3 in one cycle a couple cycles ago. So that was the fewest of any team in 2026. Second fewest was Australia and Uzbekistan, who both had 7 goals conceded. The GD plus 27 for Japan. Plus 27 GD in 10 games? That's ridiculous. The second best GD was South Korea again on plus 13. Sounds great, right? I mean, those numbers are amazing. The football analytics guys are probably aroused right now talking about the numbers and the performance on paper and on the spreadsheets for Japan, aren't they? 10 out of 10 window. I think we can just end the video here, right? Well, not so fast. Not so fast.